Hello YouTube, Heartless Angel here, back with another Pokemon ORAS Wi-Fi battle. Now, today we have a UU match with Aaron here, and this is a great match I had, and as you can probably see from the team preview, he is bringing a Manectric, and it is a Mega Manectric, which is OU, but you know what, it's fine, I like a little challenge from now and then, so we will allow that. So he does bring the Infernape as I start off with Mow You Down, the Rotom Mow, and he does show that he is Elite Infernape packing the Fake Out, and it does do a decent amount of damage. Not as much as I would have actually expected to, and he does get the flinch, which is completely fine. I will Volt Switch out of there as I am Choice Scarf, and it does do quite a bit of damage to this Infernape. A Thunderbolt probably would have killed, but I didn't want to risk it not killing and being stuck in there for a pack of Flare Blips. So I do switch into Bulk or Swampert as he goes for the Fire Punch actually, showing that he is definitely Iron Fist, and Bulk just eats up that Fire Punch for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He does not care. He does go for the Mach Punch next, which does do a little bit more damage. However, it still is not enough to even bring Bulk even close to fainting, as I'm able to get up my Stealth Rocks, which are very important in this game. Bulk is a defensive Swampert. He has mixed defenses with Scald and Earthquake. He does go for another Mach Punch, as I go for a I believe I went for a Scald here. I did go for a Scald just in case he wanted to bring in the Hydreigon and preserve the Infernape for some reason, and better, you know, to get a little bit of damage instead of no damage, and, you know, the chance for a burn is always nice. However, he does stay in, and Infernape will fall to the Scald. I will get some leftovers recoveries, as he does bring in the Hydreigon. Now, I did play a pretty risky move here. I knew he wanted to get rid of Bulk as soon as possible with as much power as he could. So I predicted him to go for the Draco Meteor, and I switched into Desert the Slurpup, and he actually does go for the Draco, and I thought this would be a perfect opportunity for me to set up, as I'm predicting he's Scarfed or Specs, but he actually goes for the Flash Cannon, revealing he is neither, and unfortunately brings Desert down to a point, even after the Citrus Berry pops, that I will not be able to use Belly Drum, but I will at least have the Unburden off, which is nice, even without the increased attack. He does switch out into his Feraligatr as I go for a Drain Punch here, just wanting to get some health back and thinking that it would probably take out the Hydreigon. The Drain Punch, even unboosted, does do a decent amount to the Feraligatr, and I do get some of my energy back up. I do just go straight for a Play Rough here, as he goes for the D-Dance, and I honestly, a part of me wanted to go for the Belly Drum here, but I wasn't sure if I would be able to outspeed after he gets the Dragon Dance up. So I do go for a Drain Punch here, hoping it would be enough to take it out, instead of going for the Play Rough, which was a misplay on my part. Unfortunately, the Drain Punch just misses the KO, and he does go for a Waterfall, taking me out, unfortunately. Like I said, if I got the Play Rough off, I think that may have possibly killed the Feraligatr. I do switch into Pandora or Absol, and I actually double switch out into Excalibur, the Doughblade, because I wasn't sure if he was packing Aqua Jet or not, and I did not want Pandora to go down this early. However, he shows that he's not packing the Aqua Jet by going for Waterfall, which Excalibur takes pretty well. However, he does go for the Crunch next turn, and unfortunately, Excalibur does nothing in this match. He is an Eviolite, especially defensive Doughblade. Now, knowing that he's not packing the Aqua Jet, I do come back into a Pandora this time, knowing that we can take him out with the Sucker Punch as I Mega Evolve. Pandora is our main sweeper of the team. The Sucker Punch does go off, and the Feraligatr goes down, and if you guys don't know why I named her Pandora, it is because of the whole lore of Absol, you know, bringing about, or said to be bringing out catastrophes and everything. I thought Pandora's box fit. He does bring in the Ambipom, and not wanting to take a Fake Out, I decide to go into Bulk, knowing that Bulk can take anything that this Ambipom wants to throw at me. He does go for the Fake Out. I don't see a normal gem here or anything, and he does land the crit. I don't know what set he's running, but I am okay to stay in, I feel, as he actually goes for the Fling here, and flings his King Rock, getting another flinch off, and that is honestly, something I didn't expect. That's not something you see on Ambipom these days. I don't know about 5th gen. I think that was more common then, but I didn't really play competitive 5th gen, so I can't say for sure. He does go for the acrobatics here, and Bulk survives even with it being boosted with not having an item. I do get the Scald off, and knowing that I probably won't survive another acrobatic, I decide to let him stay in and just go for the Earthquake. On the off chance I do survive to get more damage up. I am more physically inclined. He does, however, switch out into his Lucario here, which is a huge play for me because the Stealth Rocks does break any stash he may have, and the Earthquake will take the Lucario out, and that is a gigantic threat. I honestly didn't even predict that. I just went for the Earthquake just for sheer damage on the off chance I somehow survived another acrobatics. I would love to say, oh yeah, I predicted it, but unfortunately I didn't. That was pure dumb luck. I will admit. He does bring the Hydreigon in, and, you know, Bulk has done its job. I am going to let it fall to the Dark Pulse here so I can get a safe switch into the appropriate counter to this Hydreigon, which would be Stun Goku. I expected a, this is a nasty plot, special sweeping Infernape. I do go for the Vacuum Wave, fully expecting it to take the Hydreigon out, but it surviving with my Life Orb, plus the fact that he's not choice in any way, leads me to believe that this is actually an Assault Vest Hydreigon, and unfortunately he does go for the Draco Meteor, and Goku will not be able to take this, unfortunately, which is very... I mean, it would have helped to have Goku keep on, you know, for the rest of the battle, but it's not a gigantic loss, as I do come into Pandora, and I do go for the Play Rough, taking the Hydreigon out. I didn't want to risk the Sucker Punch not killing and losing Pandora as well. He does bring the Ambipom back in, and again, I don't want Pandora to take any kind of Fake Out or anything like that. I need Pandora at full as much health as possible, considering how frail Absol is, unfortunately, and I do come out into Mow You Down. And the Fake Out does quite a bit of damage, a way more considerable amount than Infernape's did, and he does go for the acrobatics here, and I survive on 5, and I do miss the first Leaf Storm. However, the second one does hit, and it will take the Ambipom down. And that is great because the Manectric was coming in, and I honestly wanted to try to get him to Mega Evolve before Pandora switched in, because I wasn't sure if after the Intimidate Pandora would be able to take this thing down. However, he doesn't Mega Evolve, and I get a second Leaf Storm off, and considering this is no crit, and this was with the first special attack drop, it does a considerable amount of damage, and I am really, really happy with that, and that was a huge play, because as Mow You Down goes down to the Thunderbolt, Pandora comes in, and he will Mega Evolve and get the Intimidate off, and I'm not sure I'm not sure my Manectric speed to begin with, because I know he wouldn't get the speed and boost until next turn. I just go for the Sucker Punch here, just to be safe, and praying to Arceus that it does take the Manectric out, and it does, thankfully, and that is an amazing, amazing victory, an amazing battle to begin with. Thank you so much for being on the channel, Aaron. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share this video. I would also like to tell you guys about 2 Pokemon groups I'm a part of on Facebook, Realm Earthsea and Pokemon Xenos Region. Be sure to check them out. Until next time, guys, this is Heartless Angel, signing off.